This is a half log cabin, and it's made from a Creative Grids thing. Again, you know I love them. The Creative Grids has a half log cabin. It's actually a log cabin trim tool that does 3 different things on it. Creative Grids, in their instructions, which are always very good, they give you little diagrams. So this one does a regular log cabin. It also does courthouse steps. And then it does this one that I did, that I'm in love with, called half log cabin. Now, it's been over 50 years since my last math class. I kind of think this is a quarter of a log cabin instead of a half, but I'm not about to argue with Creative Grids people because they know all the best stuff. So how do we do this? It's very simple. I'm going to set this aside a minute. We start with a 2 3/4 inch square for our center, actually what the center of a real log cabin would be. This is our corner. So at that point, you want to make sure that all the strips of fabric you use from then on are at least 1 3/4 inches wide, okay? Which is simple. So I start by laying these out. Now you want to notice as well, I chose a series of dark colors here, and dark to light here, dark to light here. 2 different shades entirely. That's what helps make this pop, and that's what makes it visually interesting. If you take a bunch of different prints and jumble them up here, you're just going to have a jumbled mess, and you don't want to do that, okay? So to start, my smallest one I will lay on here, and then I will lay the second one here. It doesn't matter if you choose top and right side, top and left side, bottom and right. It's all going to be the same when you spin this around. So once you have laid out your first 2 strips, on this tool, there's a little square that says round 1. So I'm going to lay round 1 over my center square, and I will trim those edges off, right? It's kind of like we do a regular log cabin. Then you go up to round 2, which I'll lay these out here. And similarly, this is a round 2 square here. I would trim those off. You do have to trim after every round. That's very important with this one. So then we do round 3. Of course, there's a round 3 square on there, but I want you to see round 4, 5, and 6 because they're a little different. For round 4, we just rotate it, and we're using number 2 again. Trim, trim, easy enough. Round 5 is going to be like this. We're going to use round 1 again, and this is all laid out in the instructions. Trim, trim, and then finally round 6. And for that one, there is a special block on here called half log cabin in the upper corner. That's the one I'm going to use here, and that's the final trim to make this work. I really, really enjoyed this. This was fun, and I'm glad that it makes 2 other types of quilt blocks as well. You know you will never go wrong with the Creative Grids trim tool. I love all of them. I hope you will follow us on Facebook. Oh, wait, before I go, I want to show you something else. Let me get rid of those. So when you put these together, you go, well, what are you going to make? I mean, obviously, I could do this and continue to make just a large log cabin. You know, my colors are going to be alternating, which is fine. I guess that's a little bit cool. But honestly, when I played with this, I thought I would rather arrange them like this. If you can picture a bunch that look like that. To me, I think that's a much more interesting look. So you can turn these any which way you like, but that again is the beauty of this project. So I hope you'll try it. I hope you will follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, happy sewing.